Hey, Strix the name, smash the game. Welcome back to more Super Smash Bros. 3DS Online Battles for Magic Monster Boob. Um, I'm glad to say in this video, um, I am I would think I'm friends with TanookiToad, TanookiToad 64, which was his solo name back in the past. Now it's TanookiToad Team, where it's more of a group channel. Much like Magic Monster Poop. It was originally one with my brother, That Child Gamer. Then I came along, and then I invited my friend Joey100 and Joey to. Well, Joey really hasn't done much, but still working with him on things. Me and TanookiToad talked. Well, we usually talk like on Twitter sometimes. He would tweet, and I would kind of reply with I'm like the things he says, really motivational. He's a really motivational guy. I reply to him and I give, you know, I say what's on my mind. Most of the time it relates. And he's a really helpful guy. We talked. I invited him to my Discord server. On my channel and maybe these videos too. I might be planning sometime soon. I hope actually. This might be the first video if I do something with it. I may post the link to my Discord in the descriptions of videos I record and upload. So, if you no one really checks the description box often, but it'd be nice. Most of the time I don't really put descriptions. I mean, I used to in the past, but now it's not really a common thing I do. Yeah, me and TanookiToad are, again, I'd say we'd be friends. So, in this match, I was Lucas, and TanookiToad was Toon Link. Let's see how this went down. So it was like literally the first time I talked to him in like a voice chat. He says that like through video games you can learn a lot about a person, and he says he learned quite a bit from me. Well, about me just by playing. Yeah, we talked several times throughout the match. Actually, in this one, while he was playing Toon Link, he was mentioning that he was trying to learn how to do the. Sorry, guys. I'm not sure if it's called a bomb tether. I can't remember. I'm not even sure what a tether is. But I helped him. In this match, you'll see soon enough. I think when he's on 2 stocks and I have 1. By the way, the stocks are 3 each. Now I'm on my 2nd stock. But yeah, like I instructed him a bit how to do it. He runs right into my side smash. Little Link got beat by a twig. There's some other guys I watch on YouTube. Just Little Link, Little Link. So he cancels my up smash with a side smash of his own. So yeah, the way to do the bomb thing, it's to with Link and Toon Link you can do this. So you get out a bomb, you air dodge, and then hit the grab button, whatever that may be for you. For me, I'm using a new Nintendo 3DS XL since I have that. Sorry to look away from the match, guys. Right here's the part where he asks me, and I kill myself. No, he doesn't really ask me. He just mentions it, and I instruct him. So I did a minor air dodge, and I did the grab button. So with my Nintendo 3DS XL, I don't really use the left bumpers since I can use the R button to shield and the ZR to grab. So it's very handy like that. Yeah. So grab bomb, air dodge, and then grab button. So for me, jump, down B, R, then ZR. You don't want to do it like so far away like TanookiToad did there. He messes up a few times, but um, it's a learning experience. Um, he gets the air dodging and grapple right, but well, most part. But he he's a little far away from the stage when he's grappling. But honest mistakes. Um, yeah, we start talking on Twitter and YouTube text. He sent me a link to a motivational thing he was doing, a video that his friend Ice Luigi edited. And I watched it and I commented. So like his setup is a lot like mine. Well, the start of his setup was a lot like mine, with like the freaking camera aimed at the TV, and then the next step was like using a tripod. Uh, well, technically, I don't really use a tripod for my other Let's Play videos, like for my 3DS. It was way far away from right there. I for my Pokemon Y Let's Play and my other 3DS games, I'll plan to record sometime in the future. I use my selfie stick, and it's if you've seen my Pokemon Y walkthrough, my selfie stick gets a little uncomfortable because I have it positioned a certain way, and it just doesn't really feel right. Like, something about it is just very uncomfortable. So now he finishes me off with a side smash. cuts off the whole thing. Just and he finishes me off with a side smash. It's like look at the, what is it called, the PGA? Whatever the golf thing is. It's like the silent clap. So here's that in the background. God, I wish I can edit my videos a lot more. So far, for a beginning, it's just editing thumbnails for a while. Walkthroughs. So that's that match. Here's the score. And I'll see you in round 2. Alright, so in this match, I was Kirby, and TanookiToad was Dr. Mario. We have like a little talk here. Again, I can't remember what that talk was about, but it was a friendly talk. Like, well, it was a friendly talk the whole time we were playing. I don't know, stuff I can't remember. At the start of this, I was like questioning, how am I doing that good with Kirby? I don't use him often. I fail to digest. Well, inhale and digest. Duck. So like going back to the editing videos, so far I'm only doing thumbnails. I don't know why I ran into that. I think I was trying to go for a grab. Then I go for an up smash, and at the 1%. with that combo, I just did like the constant up tilts. I told TanookiToad that like it's so broken in the 64. I know he plays Smash 64. Um, I watched a couple streams of his on Smash 64. Me and Majorling 100 both. Majorling 100 actually linked me to TanookiToad's stream, and we both mentioned something like the combos with some characters. Kills me with a forward air. But yeah, I keep getting sidetracked. The editing videos. We even talked about like he goes for 2. No smashes there. We talk about like the editing videos. He sent me a link or two to a few different things like to help editing videos and like different programming, different softwares. He said that it was completely free for like 2 months. So that's that match. Here's the score. And I'm sorry if at times it gets fuzzy, and if at times my hands just all over the place. Usually low blood sugar, diabetic, and don't really care for diabetic jokes. It's nothing to joke around about. People die from it. It's nothing to joke around about. Seriously. Well, it's just my opinion of my way of saying it. People have theirs. I just find it offensive. I nearly died at almost 3 years old. But enough about me. This is Smash Bros. And more about the story of me and TanookiToad. Is there round 3? Yeah, 3. Round 3, coming up. Alright, so in this match, oh god, the blur. Holy crud. Holy crud. Holy cow. Oh my god, it's so blurry. Hold on a second. Is that even... What if I change that? It's a little better, but whatever. So, in this match, I am playing as my Ugandan Knuckles, me. I'm sorry, I had to do that. I had to make that joke. While TanookiToad play as Donkey Kong. DK. Donkey Kong. Yeah. Before we started playing Smash together, this is the first time I actually played with him. So before we fought, obviously I asked him if he played Smash Bros, and I failed to recover there. And he says he's out of touch. He's a little rusty in a few weeks, but this does not look like a few weeks. So I spike him with a down air. This does not look like rusty. This does not look like he's rusty at all. Because me and my Discord friends, King Cat and his friend Silent Brian, I think his name for a second. To me, like when we fought, King Cat and Silent Brian were like punching bags. So after a few matches fighting TanookiToad, this is a new experience. So far, the only person that I know that I've lost to was Majorlink 100, and that was I was just at a loss for words. Like, that does not look like he's rusty at all. I was hoping for that standard beat to kill. I kill him with an up air. So the score is even at 1 stock. At this point, I try watching my moves, because if you look at the score, the percentage, I had to watch my every move. I had to prevent him from using that, so there goes that. Plan A started. Do a few up tilts, and then up B. So I didn't realize this earthquake, or whatever, the ground pound, reached that far. And I made a wrong move. I tried to air dodge, but instead I got up smashed. So that's 3 for 3 for TanookiToad. Like the whole time I was talking to him, I felt like I was fanboying a little, because it's not every day you get to talk to someone who's like more well known than you are. TanookiToad he's got plenty more subscribers than I do. 500 something, while I have a measly 66 currently. I don't know how much more. I don't know. That's that match. Here's the score. Round 4 commencing shortly. Okay, so now in this match, I play as my Toon Link, while TanookiToad uses Pac-Man. I've rarely had it. I barely have experience fighting Pac-Man. Pac-Man? Pac-Mans? What's the plural for Pac-Man? So I tried to and failed to do the little, oh god, I'm not sure if you heard that. My stomach was growling crazy. God, I'm hungry, apparently. I didn't have anything to eat, I guess. But I tried to, I tried to do a little trampoline trick to get him in a false state. But apparently that didn't work. So I think this is a match where where it was like a challenge for me, a very hard challenge at that. I try my best to avoid his fruit and key. Don't know if that's considered a fruit. I was trying to read that he would come downward. He tries to grab me, but instead he, yeah. This was like a lot of fun. Like, there was kind of like a perfect chance to do that little trick, but instead, crap happened, apparently. He, while we were talking, he requested that, like, that I, like, in my videos, I have a terrible tendency to curse and, you know, be a little immature and inappropriate. So, he gave me a bit of advice, like, to, find a way, like, to motivate myself to not, find a way not to, curse and, be the way I am so often. I should probably be like that outside of YouTube, and not really in my videos. Not sure if I don't think he watches my brother, so it's kind of a thing. I mean, my brother, I told him the story, like how my brother watches Stamping Longhead, and how he had like a way of motivating himself not to curse and be like that. He had like Stampy had a chest, and every time he swore and was caught swearing or doing anything of the sort, saying anything of the sort too, that he would put a gold ingot or nugget in that chest, and he's not allowed to take it out. So my brother copied the same idea, and that worked for a time, but now that he turned 17 a few months ago, so he's becoming a little more of a defiant teenager. But whatever. So I promised TanookiToad that I would watch my vulgarity when I'm around him, and when I'm on video talking about him too. But yeah, that was that match. I failed epically against his Pac-Man. The score pretty much proves it. That was a terrible display for my Toon Link. That was bad on my part. Is it round 5? I think it's round 5, which was the round 5, which was the first match we had. It'll be coming up in a moment. Oh, we're here. Okay. So I told him the story of my duck hunt, how it's kind of impossible for some to beat it. Well, most to beat it. But he makes work of my duck hunt in this, so I'll just say that. This was unexpected. Like, I really didn't. I didn't see this coming. How well he would be against my duck hunt. He's making short work of it. God, I am hungry. Crap. Oh man. Oh, my stomach. So he tries to edge guard me by down airing while I'm trying to up B. This stage is not good for the camera. It keeps going like a different shade of blue. So he egg rolls into my TNT, or dynamite. Super Ultra Mega Dynamite Kick. Dang it, Hercule. So I spike him, but it wasn't really to any avail. I mean, it was on the stage. It was literally at the center of the stage. So that spike didn't really matter what I did. So I kind of somewhat used that Hunter as a shield. So I use another TNT. My shield nearly breaks after that down B. Because sometimes Yoshi has a tendency to do that. 2 people's shields. So he dash attacks me. I tried to spike him. Instead, he down smashes me. Here's my frisbee, or clay pigeon. That's what it is. Clay pigeon. When I was fighting him, I couldn't think of the name of that thing. I've been told like in the past when I used Duck Hunt that I kind of spam the thing and the TNT. Ooh. I couldn't even think of the thing, so I just said like a frisbee. And so now I finally thought of it. It was a clay pigeon. I barely get a chance to hunt. I've never hunted. Bagon Boy said that in time, for some occasion, he and his grandfather, his grandfather's really nice. He's a really good guy. I say like a lot of people are good guys. Like I don't really have bad opinions for most people I meet. But I met Bagon Boy's grandfather when I went to Bagon Boy's older brother's birthday. No one showed up, so I was asked to come and celebrate with Bagon Boy, Daniel. Robert showed up for a bit. Robert's YouTube name is TanookiToad, but he mostly shares a channel with our friend Cooper. That is Speedy Lagger. I haven't talked to them in a while. Not since Discord. Like, Cooper was actually surprised to actually hear from me after so many years. I haven't seen him since high school, and it was like a shock to him that I joined the server he's in. So I failed to recover here, and TanookiToad once again wins. So that spike did wonders for him. that was really good. But yeah, like, I met Bagambo's grandfather at the party. He was really glad that I came and helped with making Daniel happy. So he promised one day he, Bagamboy, and I will go hunting. So looking forward to that in the future. If there's not any other mix-ups with me and Bagamboy, because we kind of have a tendency to do that. It's happened like maybe 2 or 3 times already. We'll make up, and then like we'll just like weeks later we'll go at each other's skins. But because he agrees that he's adamant, arrogant, defiant. It's to be expected from a minor, like a young minor. He's like the youngest in the guys group we're in, and currently as an active member, I am the oldest, so I have to be more mature and more of a symbol for respect and yeah, it's basically what our guys group is about: respect and and I can't even think of the word. I can't even think of the word. It's early in the morning for me. Okay. It's on the tip of my tongue. I can't think of it. But whatever. We are sometimes recruited to be like we help out different churches set up their risers for the choir. Then in like the break we have like for the few hours in the morning to when they close down the church and everything has to be broken down. Broken down meaning like not really actually like breaking things, but like removing and putting things back to where they were originally. In the meantime, we'll do like laser tag. Me and Bagamboy will play together, and the arcade. It's fun. It's really fun. Most times, we'd sometimes go bowling too. But yeah, it's this story's going on. I'm going on like a little ramble. It's more of a Striker Rambles now, and it's on Magic Monster Book too. But yeah, we have a lot of fun. But yeah, our guys group helps out with a lot of different things. We help out with churches. We help out with volunteer. That's the word I was looking for. Volunteer. Oh, that's the word I was looking for. Volunteer. We guide cars, drivers to certain parking spaces and parking lots if they're participating or going to spectate in events like a bike race or a marathon or a walkathon, I guess. And this is like a non-charity thing. Well, not really non. It's for charity, but most of the time it's a non-profit thing. We say it's non-profit, but we are offered money, and we do take it, but not as like greedy. I don't even want to say it. But no, we don't want to be a Wario. Let's just say we don't want to be Wario. Why does nobody want to be a me? Because you're greedy. You're right. Okay, but all seriousness, we do a lot of things. Volunteer to guide cars. Volunteer at churches to set up the choir stands. We do a lot of things. We do help out at memorials. Um, uh, it's it is it. We do things to help out the community a lot, much like TanookiToad. TanookiToad does a lot of. Uh, I, I think he said preaching. Like he is a. He's basically a messenger from God. I'll say that. Like he's. Uh, I don't. To be honest, I don't know what the definition of a saint is, but I keep thinking like it's something good. Then I was saying like why do you say that? Like, why? But let's say he's he's God's angel. He's God's angel. That's my opinion of him. A really great guy, motivational, inspirational. TanookiToad, you are a great guy. You're a great friend. I thank you, man, for all the motivation and inspiration you give me on Twitter, YouTube comments. Well, I comment on your videos, whatever. But yeah, thank you a lot, man. It's fun. It's fun playing with you. Fun talking with you. Uh, I hope you have a good day. And for all you other viewers, I wish you guys to have a good day too. Um, so yeah, this has been Tim Shark and Tim. I hope to see you guys in another Super Smash Bros. Brawl. I haven't done that in a long time. Super Smash Bros. 4 3DS Battle Series video. Till then, ciao.